Welcome back to Lifestyle Nutrition with Brian Diamond, and today it's episode 3 of the People's Choice. Today I'll be answering one more of Kanika's questions. Kanika asked a question that goes like this. I eat foods made from wheat, rice and potatoes and gain 2 clothes sizes within a month. I stop eating those foods and replace them with equal calories from grains like jawar and bajara and lose 2 clothes sizes within a month. What's happening? So first, I wanna confess something that although I'm Indian, I don't know most of the Indian names for all the foods there are. I had to Google it, and I Googled and found out that jawar and bajara are sorghum and
pearl millet.
Without further ado, let's get on with it. A lot of people have asked me online, and
way more people
in the real world who are not online ever since I started online personal training, and even before that hey, I've been eating foods A and I've been gaining clothes sizes, and when I eat foods B, I am losing clothes sizes. It's pretty much the same thing what Kanika asked. So there are 3 things that you need to keep in mind when it comes to a situation such as this. When you don't meticulously weigh your food, don't meticulously quantify your food, and you don't track them on a daily basis, what happens is you don't know how much you're consuming, and you cannot say that you're eating equal calories from the other food, because
you can definitely not eyeball these things.
It doesn't work that way. I actually referenced clothes fitting in the video I created over 2 months ago, and that is quantified nutrition. I also show you how to quantify your nutrition, how to weigh your food and everything. The second thing is all foods contain calories.
That's true.
However, not all calories are the same, and this is where macronutrients come into play. I have not answered this question of Kanika's for about 3 weeks now because I was waiting to put out the video on macronutrients, and you can find that right here. If you subscribe to this channel, what you can expect is weekly videos on nutrition, weight loss, tips and tricks on how to attain sustainable weight loss and how to maintain that weight loss once you achieve your goal. So, what are you waiting for? Subscribe. The third and last one that you have to understand why this is happening is because now wheat, rice, potatoes are very low in fiber compared to sorghum and pearl millet or jawar and bajara. So it's because of the fiber. The fiber is the reason you feel fuller longer, and when you feel full, you don't feel like eating and you stop eating or you eat lesser. Instinctively this happens. It's because your leptin levels go up. Leptin is your satiety hormone. I still haven't made a video on leptin. Basically, your satiety hormone, which makes you understand, it sends signals to your brain that says, okay, stop eating or you're full. I have not made a video on fiber yet. Fiber is part of the carbohydrate family. I will make a video on fiber in the future. However, these are the only reasons this happens, that you gain clothes sizes when you eat certain foods and lose clothes sizes when you eat certain foods. Online. I'm active on 5 platforms right now, and that question that Kanika asked me, I answered within minutes of her asking me the question. However, I haven't posted a video until today because I've been waiting to put out the previous videos for context, and it's not even fully uploaded because I did not want to make her wait more than 3 weeks for answering her comment
as a video.
So I really encourage you, and I would really appreciate and be super happy if you also put your questions, thoughts, opinions, or any kind of doubts you have down in the comments below. I'll answer them right away, and I will definitely create a video if I haven't already.
So don't worry about that.
For coaching inquiries, you can call me on my cell phone, send me a text on WhatsApp, or you can also send me an email if that's what you prefer, and we will take it ahead from there. And I'll also put these details down in the description below, so be sure to check it out. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day, and I will see you in the next one.